like our AG134 agricultural mechanization plant, and I know they most of them are like our Samoan farmers who don't use tractors, they don't use machines. So part of this course is to try and encourage our students when they go back. This is one option that we can do to develop agriculture. So thank you very much for your opportunity.
Yeah, welcome to the farm. And we pray that the Lord will help you understand some of the things that you learn in the classroom, and we're going to have a look at how practical the thing is done. Because you can fill up your brains in the classroom, and when you go outside you don't know how to do the thing, how you're going to show to the farmers. And, so it's good to learn. So are you going home at the end of the year? No. So what do you do during the holidays? You just sleep. You come and contact me, you come and do some work at the farm. So you can come and take and work with the chicken manure, the fresh one. Well, as your teacher just told you, we started without a tractor. So, and as you well know, the workers are giving you a lot of headache, and they don't produce the work you want to do in time. So our success is mechanization. With one tractor, you have 50 people. You can't compare one tractor to the 50 people workers. Why? Because the tractor doesn't muck around. You don't have to go and push the tractor. As long as the tractor works, you just sit on top of the tractor and you control the tractor. You don't have to move and supervise many people. So I encourage you, when you go back home, you go into mechanization. You get more profit, you get less headaches, and you can do your job in time. So we're gonna demonstrate to you how we're gonna install the ordinary implement, and also the power, the one we use, the power take off the tractor. So my worker is going back there to get the other tractor with the implement doesn't use the power take off. Yeah, you can come and have a look. Because I've seen in the internet that now they're using the quick hitch to attach the machine onto the tractor. But these are the old ones. We use the ordinary method, the beans, and using the 3-point linkage. As you well, you got one and the other two here to attach the implement. So we're gonna demonstrate the one which you use the power takeoff. As you well know, you have the shaft and you have the PTO attachment there. So we use the rotavator to till the soil. You got any questions?
You have your questions on your lab menu. Ask Wiki the questions on your lab and the operation tractor.
Rotavator. So actually we go first with the springtime, or we use the excavator with the rock rake to remove most of the rocks. Then we come later with the tractor and use because if you use this first, you're gonna have a lot of rocks and you will damage the implement. So we have been working on this farm for a long time, since 1988. So we started mechanization in 1988. So one of our tractors we used in 1988 is still going. So it's 32 years now. So one of our tractors is older than most of you here. That shows good maintenance and careful using of the tractor. Because you can buy a new tractor and after 1 year it's gone.
So you remember our list of problems, constraints, impediments, the lack of expertise. One of the things that has made Ricky successful in the use of machines is he is a very good mechanic. He started learning how to, all of these tractors he can take apart and put together without any problems, fix them. So that's part of the thing too, is you've got to have the know-how to be able to fix machines, repair them, and use them properly, operate them properly. I just wanted to add
because when you become a farmer, if you don't know how to fix your tractors, even your truck, you're gonna lose money, or if you even lose your tractor, because some of the mechanics are not faithful. They give you wrong information about your tractor, and they finally give you a bill that you can't pay. So finally they will take the tractor.
I just want to add, we went with Ricky to Tonga in a workshop on use of tractors, and the Ministry of Agriculture in Tonga, they brought their specialists in fixing tractors, and we found out Ricky knows more about mechanics than the engineers.
Why? Because once when your machine is not working, you dismantle the thing, you have a look at it and fix it. You never make a mistake with the mechanical things because you actually see the thing moving, not the electrical one. But the mechanical ones, you can actually look for the problem and fix it. So we will demonstrate the power takeoff with the implement, and we go to that one now. So it's important for you to be careful of the machine. We are still using our first rotavator, which was a second-hand one, 2 second-hand damaged ones. 1988, I put them together. It's still working this time, and also the tractor. Then it was an old tractor which was used by the marriage to mow their fields. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna come and demonstrate how to put in the power takeoff with the implement. So we back the machine close to the implement, turn it off for safety, and then attach it. Because that's most important in any job, is your safety. Yeah, this is a question. Are you all Christians? A Christian prays in the morning for God to give him wisdom and understanding. So when you go and work, the Holy Spirit gives you the knowledge and the wisdom and the revelation. Yeah. It's an old machine. So when you work with the tractor to try and put it to low gear and usually we take off the filter. So usually 2 people, an operator and the other person, because you need to put into this part of the You can loosen this or tighten it. See? You see the threaded arrangement. Pakla. Paku. So you loosen this so that it can move to fit your position of where you're gonna put your pins. Yeah, and you stand at the side. Yeah, lower it a little bit. Lower. One can stand there and see. So that fits here. Sao like you go. Mulai lalu. Move it down. See? Sao like you like one. Take off your hand. Yeah, sao like you like one. And yeah, yeah. Oh, if your operator is not so if the operator is not so skilled, you can actually push by hand in order to fit exactly into the hole. Don't act like a person who always wants the tractor to do everything. So you can have the thing so close and then you just move it. We have a pin there. Maybe you will see a different pin. For some pins is you have a smaller pin with a spring loop pin which you can. But we use the simple pin. Because if you go to Vanuatu and there's nothing to do the thing, you just get a normal rebar and drill and bend. And put a nail to lock. That's all it is to it. So you have the lower points attached first before you put the top one. Because you have a 3-point linkage. So you also have an adjustment here to adjust the English. Put it here. Yeah. Now they go out. Yeah, you fit the thing there. Yeah. Go away. Don't let it get one in. Oh, yeah. If I'm on here. Oh, yeah. Then you put in the pin. See, you can lift this up. Put the pin. Put the lock. Oh. This is simple, so you just bend it like that. Wow, what Lego? You can move the thing up. Lift the. Wow, yeah, lift it up. Yeah, then put in the pin. Yeah, Seki, yeah. Then you put this in. Yeah. That's it. Oh, yeah. This is homemade, but you have actual pins and locks you can buy in the shop. The question, if there's nothing available in the shop, what are you gonna do? Use your brain, and make one like this. Yeah. Then you fit in the PTO. Oh, yeah. Come and have a look. Make sure you put your, if you have your tractor with the engine on, put into neutral. Yeah. This is the attachment which goes into the PTO. So you have to make sure that this one does have the right length, because if it's too long, it's gonna affect the distance between here and the PTO. See, when you look at the PTO, it's got splines here, which fits into that shaft there, and you have this one. Sorry, look to unlock. What is your opinion? See, this one has a spring here, and there should be a lock here. A lock and spring there. Yeah. Kamu isi rupa lei, semua rupa layak. Kamu rupa should be locked, so maybe the spring side diameter is a little bit bigger. Ada mau. Ya, coba kamu rumah. Any question? So the spring goes first. Mumur spring. Mumur spring. Kamu lupa ini. Kamu minum ini. Kamu mesti demi. So when you see, come and have a look. That's a lock. That locks here. You know, see the groove there. When this lock goes into that groove, it will stop the thing from going inside or coming out. Bye. So it's unlocked there. It's free now. It's locked when it comes out here. Yeah. So what do you do with this one? Put it in, get a plier and put a plier. A little bit and then power lock on. Yeah. That's the way this is not safe because the pin can move out and the shaft will come outside while the pin is rotating. Liba, zero liba. Liba, all the other here. Yeah, at the side here. Yeah. So you lift it up a bit. Then you have the pin engaged and move. Yeah. Rolling move. Yeah. Alpha Aula. We are taking the risk to just demonstrate to you but don't work the thing like this because yeah, algo. Yeah. So when you work with the ground, don't try to put the thing full depth. A little bit. Okay. Okay, move here. Luego move here. Luego move es el pin. Ya, ahora ya lo move. Venga, solo los pin. So you tell the difference. You can see the difference between main work and machine. lady worker and the man. Because see, it shouldn't be like that. I'm gonna work on that side. So you use these buckles to tighten the implement. And you adjust it so that it's in the center of the tractor. Wow. Yeah, see. And when you fit it, don't get it go so tight. Why? Because if it hits a rock or a stump, it can actually move to save the machine, save the implement, and save the transmission of the machine and the engine. So you shouldn't tighten this so tight that it can't move. If you have a movement like that, maybe even 2 inches. Especially our areas are rocky and many stumps. So the way we do our beds, we clear the thing like that. Maybe use the rotavator like that, then we come with the chicken manure and the rotavator. Then we come back and why? So we don't lose any chicken manure on this side. So if you have the actual position of the implement, you can actually put your manure exactly where you want it and your fertilizer. Because what's the use of your fertilizer and you throw it and it comes and you're not gonna grow anything here. So it's economics. Every farmer wants to maximize his profit. So if you put your manure here, your fertilizer, you're losing your profit.
You asking?
Can you say a short description of a proper hitching?
Proper what?
Proper hitching?
Hitching.
Yeah.
You just did. You just did.
Yeah, come.
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna explain it again. You have the implement and the machine. You back the tractor to the implement. You adjust the 3-point linkage to the bottom 2 ones, because this is the top linkage. This one is to adjust and hold the top side of the 3-point. So you have 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. The 2 on the bottom is hydraulic. The top is not hydraulic on this old tractor. So you back the machine and you adjust this using these buckles in order that the hands, we go to the hands, the 2 hands will fit into where you're gonna hook the implement onto the tractor. Then you put in your pins and your locks on the bottom before you put this one on. Why? Because you can always lift the hydraulics in order to adjust this, in order to fit this one. See, if you have this too long, you can either use the threaded adjustment by turning this in order to get the right distance. If not, you can lift the bottom 2 linkages in order to fit this by using the hydraulics. Then after you have the thing locked, then you put in the top one. When we first had our tractors, we didn't have anything like this. We just used a normal pipe. So if it doesn't fit, You can even pull the top in order to fit this one in. Sau le. Ya, o mai o luanga kosong nian. Ai. See, come lift, just move it a little bit this way. Yeah, see, then you put this one in. This should be locked. You can either use a bolt with a nut and another nut to secure. One lock and another nut. But it's best to use a pin. Put a hole there and then put a pin. Yeah. If it's not level, you use this one to level. Because this one, when you rotate this one, it will move this arm up or down to have the implement level to the tractor. So you can look from the back there and see the transmission in order to level this to the tractor. Because sometimes you have the tractor going like this. So you level this thing according to the tractor, not according to the ground. Yeah. So when you secure and you have already put in your implement, then you use your lever to operate your PTO. Don't you ever rev the engine when you put on the PTO. It's better to go slow for your safety and the men around you, and for the better of the machine and everything that's you're working on. So never operate a machine when you were drunk last night. And when you drink, and a drunkard never have entered the kingdom of God. You will go to the fire, lake of fire. See, some preachers don't preach not drinking because they drink themselves. Drinking is a work of it's a carnal. It's a human nature or earthly nature. So if you hear and you drink, I question you, what's the result of drinking? What are the two things that?
So when unhitching the implement, which one you have to remove first? Of the 3-point lift?
You remove this ones. Then you remove this one, and you remove, or even you can remove this one. Remove these ones, because you can actually have the when you remove the top, it will tend to, yeah. But if you remove the bottom, this one still controls the movement of this one, and you always put this on the ground when you dismantle, because it won't move. So you take this off, or you take this one off first, then take this one and this one. Yeah. Even the springtime, because when you take off this one from the top, the springtime will try to move either backwards or forwards, and it will affect your safety. So if you remove the bottom, this one still holds, because the implement is on the ground, it doesn't move, and this one holds it at position. So when you take this one off, get a person to help you so that you can move this one, or even put some supporters to support your implement before you take this one off. Yeah. Which thing? Leo. It's a top linkage adjustment. And the bottom ones, you call it the 3-point linkage stuff. 1, 2, 3 is called a 3-point linkage. So you have the hydraulic arms on the bottom, and the top, like a rod, adjustable rod, which you can adjust. You can adjust it whether it goes like this or goes like this, depending on when you look at your times. Yeah. But the best thing is to take the photo and take the You have the main shift, here, and you have the low one. I think it's the low one, low or high. Yeah, what's on the side there? This is high or low, and you also have the high or low. This one is the PTO one. And this one is the either high or low or 4-wheel drive. I think this one is 4-wheel drive. 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and this one is a low and high. Low when it's low, you have the rev engine high, but the machine slowly. This one was for the bucket. This one, but we took it out because we don't need it. So you need to have a course in I don't know whether you do a course in made homemade implement to loosen the crown. See, it's all welded. You have the rods. That's ankle iron there. Sorry. So we have see, we have here the pins. See, this is the one that. These are the ones you buy from the shop. This is the normal ones they you buy from the shop. So when you hook this one, be careful with the machine, with the spring, because it's sometimes it comes fixed like that. And you have a properly made pin. So when you dismantle, you take this one off. Take that one off. Take the pin off. Then take this one off. What's up? So you can make your own implement like this at home. Just some ankle irons, some rods, like this one. Welding equipment. This is like a springtime, but it's not spring. It's not spring. It's fixed like that. It's like the one, not a plow. A plow is the one which turns. This is like a fixed, rigid. Not a springtime because it's not spring loaded. Like a scary fire, like the ones that they use at the roads when the what do you call it? The grader goes there and scary fire. So we use this not to scary fire the tar, but we scary fire the soil to move the rocks and get the rocks up, and even loosen the soil before you put in your cultivator. We even use this to make lines to plant. Yeah. So kali follow me ngale fa ai follow kia ngale ai lo kia. Yeah. Kali follow me dismento ele me ko kala I lo ai le me fengon me. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, Paula la yes ya mesin me. Mu wan me ai no me. Yeah. Ko ka walu me. Ni. Yeah, ko Paula no me fengon. Paula ku me level le me le. When men kasi dia, he's gonna move it to the flat. Easy. Kali vai lele como lilo. So we're gonna dismantle. Yeah, you take off the big of here and the small lock here. And then one is going to move this one up. Yeah, well, it's have to hold it. By no by yeah. So this come on and help me. Yeah, wow. When you try to put it on, put it back on, slowly reverse. This you can move this one up because the hydraulics is not fixed. It's loose. The pump is not working and having that in position because you can have that in position using these two levers. Your levers in order to get the pump free from trying to pump up the levers while it's at the top position. Yeah. Move it up and move it before you put the top one. And when it dismantle, you take off the lower ones first before you dismantle the top. Then see, you can move the tractor in order to have the whole fit into this one. This is just for demonstration, but when you work with the thing, you should have your proper rods and your proper locks. Then when you try to move forward, you use these levers. Either have it up or have it down. You can even have it in a position where you want the thing to position. If you want a certain depth, you can actually control the depth by using these levers here. Your position and your drop lever. So you have to go slow because you do not even damage your implement. I've seen some tractors in Tonga, even this arm broke because they go and turn. They go fast and turn. You shouldn't have the implement down when you turn. If the radius of your turn is too small, you shouldn't. But in order to be safe, you should have the implement down or up when you turn. And don't try to have the implement at its maximum depth when you go in the first place. You can go 3 or 4 times. So you lift up when you hit the rock, then put it down again. So you actually listen to the engine, because see, it slips. You listen to the engine and you can tell whether you're too low. Then you lift it up. So your hydraulics should be working well. And remember, when you go to your classroom, don't play around, because this is not a theater. Ah. You listen to your lecturer and you listen to your teacher to have something through your ears and go into your heart. But when you play around, when you play around in a school, what are you gonna get at the end of the year? You're gonna get duck eggs or chicken eggs. Go to the classroom or even go outside. If you want to play, go and get a rugby ball and play. So when you go anywhere you want to learn, don't play, because that's not a playground.
Well, thank you, Ricky. I think we've had very good exposure today. Most of your questions, as you read through our practical instruction, have been answered today. So, I thank very much Ricky for this opportunity.
Okay, this brown tractor is a primary tractor. As you can see here, this is a primary tractor, and the other tractor is a secondary tractor. As you can see, it's dark green in color. It is a secondary tractor.